John, I miss you and I love you, son. Think about you every day. Up to date, folks, is in this review is Cogman from the Transformers last night movie. He is a headmaster, so there is that. That's him right here. This is his box. I was able to pick up two of these. One for me and one for my best friend Dave. Devastator. And there you go. There's the box. Okay. And I have been wanting to pick this figure up, but I gotta be honest, they're selling him for $30 plus shipping, and I was too cheap and didn't want to buy it. I walked into Adidas, and I found them for $8, and you can't beat $8. So go look for it at Adidas. Dave, this is yours, Dave. But here he is. Here, he's a nice, I believe, Ashton Martin. But there you go. There's the front. There it is. See some panel lines, but it's a Transformer. What can we expect? Oh, I forgot to do this. There we go. And it goes roll. So there's that. There's the pilot, the driver, in there. This front end has a tendency of wanting to come undone, but it's alright. It's the backlights. Underneath, there's the sword that's stabbing him in the crotch. And there's the underbelly. So he looks nice. He cleans up pretty well. Okay. And since he is a headmaster, he does come with the pilot or headmaster driver. Opens up the entire roof of the car and comes undone. And they did do it correctly. They put the steering wheel on the right hand side, where for us Americans it would be the passenger side, and they made the back of his wheels look like seats. And it can't reach the the steering wheel, but yeah, it works. Close it up. There you go. And here's the driver, or the pilot, or headmaster, whatever you want to call it. Nice little driver. Could use some more paint work. They did try to do that washed paint on them, but you know, with those wash paints, even like with the new figures that are coming out, it's so hit and miss. Some of them just don't look right. It's like Soundwave. They gave him this cracked mirror look and cracked chest look, and I just don't. I just hope those are stickers that can take off, to be honest. But there he is. I don't know if they've reused his body or not. I'm not too sure about that, but there he is. Let me take out some light. And in the back you see Cogman's head. And when it transforms, you simply close his legs up. There you go. There's his head. Nice head. And these headmasters simply forward, back, upwards. Legs can go back a little bit, and of course the arms can go up. So there is that, and the head can turn, so forth. You know, you would think after all these years, all these technological updates that they have, that they could have made these better than the original headmasters, but they have not. And to transform this guy, you take off the sword, which connects to that tab right there, and it has a slot for it right there. Slot tab. And undo his hood. You separate the feet from the back. Boom. Boom. Undo the arms. Okay, pull them back. Right, you basically take it all apart, and you do this piece forward, up, and you pull this out, which loosens up that little spinning tab there, and you just simply spin it around. Then get this piece, close it in on itself, and push it down, and it locks into place. Okay, this thing you close up, and it simply locks like so. The crotch piece you close off. Okay, you untap this, right, close in on itself, close it up, and do the legs. Alright, start doing the legs, close this off, and then spin the legs forward. There's his legs. Then this piece becomes his chest. You simply close it, and it becomes his chest. And there's his body. For the most part, forgot to untap these. Okay, pull out the hands, flip them out, close that. Okay, covers up that empty space, so that's a good thing. Again, flip the hands out, untap this, close this, and you can still see a hollow bit, but it still does what it's supposed to do. It kind of closes off the arms, and you can move these out if you want, give more space. And get the sword, pop it into his hand, and you transform the head, and you put it in the little slot there. There you go. There's Cogman all transformed. Why is his head not going in there? Untap that, and it doesn't want to go in. Let's see. Yeah, it's one of those where you have to flip the head around, and his legs keep wanting to split, but it might be because of my table. And there's Cogman, and he looks decent. I don't know if they ever showed this larger robot. I know they showed him in the little headmaster, but I gotta be honest, I fell asleep several times throughout this movie, so I'm not sure they ever showed him as an actual large size robot. I know they showed the car, and he's pretty good. See, bends at the elbow, simple bend, rotates in and out under upper elbow, upper arm, okay, then spins. Due to transformation, he can't move the shoulder up and down. Head does spin. Okay, legs go up and out, and they're stopped up to there. No waist articulation, and no wrist articulation because of the transformation. So there's that. Legs go back to there. So bend at the knee, upper leg swivel. So there he is. That's pretty much it for Cogman. So articulation points. Here he is next to my new black translucent Mirage. And here he is next to the swoop my son got me for my birthday. Thank you, Jonah. So there he is. He traded figures to get this for me, so appreciate that he did that. So he looks okay. The back cleans up pretty well. I mean, there is backpack, but it's Transformers. It's supposed to be expected. and he works well. He really looks good. I actually think this is one of the better movie figures out there. So there is that. I wish I could afford some of those third-party figures that they're putting out. I can't wait to see what they do with him. I know the Hot Rod looks good, and so does the Optimus Prime. But but you want a cheap fill-in. If you can find this guy for $8, I would recommend him in a heartbeat. Now as for $30, I don't know, man. I think they'll drop down to 20, 25 here in a bit. So give it a chance. He looks good. I'm not too sure about this whole damage, or what is it, wash effect, because as you can tell, this side looks way different from this side. It's just too much to leave to chance, and I know it a lot of people enjoy that, but it's just like that anime shading. I mean, I guess it all falls back to whether or not that's your cup of tea or not. Personally, it's not mine, so there is that. But Cogman looks good. I enjoyed them, and I really think that they did this figure nice. Is it super perfect? No, but hey, it's a mass retail figure. What can we expect, right? But there he is. There's Cogman, and that's about it. Go check out DD's, and I think Ross Dress for Less. I believe they're the same company, so they should both have this guy for $8 if you can find them. One bit of bad news: out of 3 stores that we have in my area, I was only able to find those 2 figures. 2. So it might be a little bit tough, but if you find them, you'll be very happy with them. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, want any pictures, let me know below. I'll put them on my blog. Thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon, weekend, evening. John, I love you and I miss you, son, every day. And God bless, folks. Hug your kids. You never know. You never know. Never know. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Show them you love them. Be there for them. Be there every day. Thank you. Bye.